Is this movie going to be good? You better watch this review to find out. Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing The Beekeeper, directed by David Ayer and starring Jason Statham, Josh Hutcherson, and Jeremy Irons. So Adam Clay, played by Jason Statham, he is a beekeeper living as a tenant on the ranch of retired teacher Eloise Parker, played by Faisila Rashad. After Eloise is scammed out of her life savings and promptly takes her own life, Adam does not take this well and decides that vengeance will be his. And so he decides to follow the money and go on a one-man revenge quest against those who scammed her Eloise out of her savings. This revenge quest will take him through a rogues gallery of scum and villainy, including, but not limited to, a frat bro executive, played by Josh Hutcherson, whose name is Derek Danforth, a scam call center call organizer, Mickey Garnett, played by David Witts, who is uncannily very similar to a Matt Pat, and CIA director, a Danforth employee, Wallace Westfield, played by Jeremy Irons. So the writing is pretty formulaic and borrows liberally from action movies, the John Wick movies in particular. There's a lonely man with a mysterious past. There's a clandestine government organization that gives its agents the free rein to engage who they want, however they want. And there's even an entitled man-child of a powerful leader, just for good measure. The writing is especially lacking in helpful detail when it comes to Adam's backstory, as it talks about how Eloise, and the reason why Adam feels so compelled to go on a revenge quest for her is because Eloise, quote, took care of him, and I mean that like as in apparently she took care of him and helped him. And I don't know, I could have used quite a bit more detail. It's like, it's like on the scale of too little detail and too much detail, I think this film definitely fell on the too little detail side of the writing spectrum. Thankfully, the film compensates for these weaknesses by with the cast giving some pretty fun performances and having some creative action scenes that, while not exactly John Wick quality, they're still fun to watch. And again, they're not exactly like ultra long take, but I mean, the way they do cuts, you understand what's going on in any given action scene. It holds a shot as long as it needs to, but no more. So the performances, they definitely elevate the material, with the primary and supporting cast clearly having a ball with their roles. Jason Statham, while he's in his usual comfortable, stoic, tough guy, macho man act, he does lend a refreshing sense of moral clarity that's matched only by his strategic and surgical approach to solving problems. Also, Josh Hutcherson, he's fun to hate as a crypto bro executive who cares about his mom yet scams the elderly out of their hard-earned cash. And Jeremy Irons, he's got some of the best dialogue in the movie as Wallace, an executive who has clearly gotten too old for this shit, and he is not afraid to let everyone else know it. So like I said earlier, the action scenes aren't, you aren't going to mistake them for John Wick action scenes, but they are fun, and they have the occasionally really creative kill. The film's action scenes are much more creative than the trailers would suggest, as Adam, he uses far more surgical and strategic approaches to beating up the bad guys. But, I mean, that's not to say he doesn't use a gun at one point. Like, he pumps lead into countless extras by the third act. And the film, like I said, the film does have some particularly creative kills, with one involving an elevator that had my jaw on the floor due to how creative and jaw-droppingly gory it was. So, though some may find it lacking in the plotting department, the Beekeeper maintains its hive thanks to fun performances and energized action scenes. So, with all that in mind, I will be giving the Beekeeper 3 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what is your favorite Jason Statham movie and why?